We're going to speak to Premier Moe later in the show, and I was going to ask you about that. He says come January 1, Sask Energy is just not going to collect the carbon tax when it comes to home heating with natural gas. Is that something Alberta would consider, or is Saskatchewan alone on this one?
Well, we don't have the ability to do that. Saskatchewan has, of course, a Crown Corporation.
Right.
So Sask Energy has the ability to do that. We have a private market, and so we have a number of different players in our private market. I can't ask them to break the law. But here we are in a situation where we're going to have different policy in every part of the province because the federal government is not enacting a policy fairly in each of the different regions. So they've made a mess of it, and I think that they should acknowledge that rather than trying to deflect, and then do what is right, do what is fair, and take the fuel tax off all home heating fuel. Why should we have this level of unfairness where our neighbor in Saskatchewan isn't going to have the tax, our neighbors in Atlantic Canada won't, and we do? That doesn't seem to be a very constructive way of proceeding on this policy. It's way too divisive. So I have to say that I think it expressed what we have often felt in Western Canada, that they have no interest in coming to the table in a spirit of true cooperative federalism, and that's got to end. We all share the same objectives. We all want to make sure that we're reducing emissions, but we have to make sure we take care of our people first. And our people are suffering an affordability crisis, a lot of it being caused by the punitive carbon taxes levied by the federal government, and now they can't even enact them fairly. Even our own NDP opposition in Alberta has said that has taken the same position as we have, which is that we need to have fairness across the country. And so this is no longer a partisan issue in our province. We think it's outrageous that the federal government would disadvantage our region compared to another region in the country.